got mail. Let's see what it is. I'm fairly excited about it. I think I know what it is. Let's see. Ooh. You know what that is? Catch more. These are Pompano floats. I'm going to make a Pompano rig. I've never used them before. I'm very excited. That can't be right. I don't know why I thought I was going to be able to just slip these on some store-bought double drop rig. The first time I saw these, Kayla was down with her family and she caught this big black drum in the surf, and I was like, I got to get me some of those. But apparently I'm going to have to make my own rig and not try to slip them on a store-bought double drop. So let's go make a rig and see how it works out. All right, this is going to be the weight. This is going to be my first rig, and this is going to be my second one. That's kind of ugly. So I'm going to try to figure out how to put these things on there, and they have really small holes. So, and they're two different types. This is different too. So I'm trying the big ones first. So I got a needle, and here's my idea. Wrap this around. You don't want me sewing anything. There's just no way this is going to work. It's no way. I get a thinner line or bigger hole. It worked! Oh my gosh, I can't believe that. Look at that. Wow. Should I put two on? Maybe I'll put two on. Yes. How excited is that? He actually got it through. How about that? That's one. Oh, it's got away. These holes are a little bigger on the smaller ones, which is weird. Alright, next week we're going to do a... Oh, well, that's still there. We're going to put the hook through there too. Make my life real easy. Oh yeah, it's sewing class. Sewing in the sands. Maybe not. Oh, I'm going to break the thread. I know we can do it. The other one did it. I did it. It's magic. Alright, so here's the rig out on the beach, all set up with a sand flea and some shrimp, and I'm going to cast it out there and see what I can. But before I do, I want to give you a little tour of someplace else I went. On Wednesday, June 3rd, the Publix opened up on the island, and after school I decided to stop by and take a look, so I'm going to give you a little virtual tour here. First of all, the parking lot was really crowded, and I think everybody and their mom wanted to go to Publix to check it out. When you walk in, they're cleaning off the carts, which is really nice, and everyone's got their masks on for the most part and doing social distancing, as best as they could socially distance themselves. All right, so look, vegetables, you got your avocado, your tomatoes, your onions, your garlic, you got everything you need to make a good sauce right there. You got your bread, you got your potato chips. Then they got this nice deli right here with all this lovely cheese and boar's head meat, I've been told, and it's very important to some people that they have boar's head meat. I saw some flowers there. You should pick some up for your wife. And I just started walking down the aisle. Now they got the signs on the floor that are like, you can't go down this aisle, you can go down that. And I think a couple of us, including me, were confused about that, but I figured it out. And then I went down and I found the barbecue stuff, and I was like looking for some wood chips because I'm like, how I like to smoke the fish. And I found some wood pellets. I don't think that's going to help me, but anyway, continued down the aisle. They got ice cream, they got milk, they got eggs, and all the way down the end they got a bakery, which I've heard is really good. And then I saw Audrey. I was like, Audrey, how are you? And she was like, Mr. Sands, how are you? And I'm like, how did I miss you at graduation? And she was like, I don't know. I was the first one there. And I'm like, I don't know how I didn't see you. Anyway, when she said Mr. Sands, the guy that was right there next to me turned around and he said, hey, I watch your videos on YouTube. I was like, well, thank you very much. And so we had a little chat about fishing. Now look over here on the left. You see the Coors Light? My neighbor, Mr. Dave, he said he went there and bought some Coors Light because he wanted to see if the Coors Light at the Publix was better than the Coors Light at the Food Line. I don't know. I think they probably get it from the same truck. Anyway, I didn't buy anything. I walked out. I just wanted to give you guys a virtual tour. So I went back to get into my truck, and I noticed something on the left side of the building. There was a little like drainage ditch, right? But it's like a little pond, and I'm wondering, like, will it be bass in there? Can I go fishing? Of course, they put up a fence. Is that supposed to keep me out? I guess so. Can I fish from this side of the fence? Anyway, back in the surf, I figured let's see what we're going to catch on our Pompano rig. And of course, I caught a shark, which is not the targeted species. He was cute and he was squirmy, and he went back in the water, but that's not exactly what I was looking for. So, all right, one down. Let's see what else we can catch. Cast it back out, and yeah, I did get some more fish. Actually, I caught a couple of fish just like this. It's a little whiting, like an 8-inch whiting. I caught a whole bunch of these. Where are the 12-inch whiting? I don't know. I heard people on the pier, secret, are doing really well, catching bluefish and stuff, but the surf's been pretty slow this week, and the wind's been really crazy, so the waves have been pretty choppy. So maybe that's the problem. I don't know. I finally got a nice hit, and I was like, yeah, this feels pretty strong. It's like when you bring in a little whiting, it's not really like a big fight, but this was giving me some tug, and I'm like, this feels pretty good. So I saw it when it got close. I could see that it had some color. It was silver and it was flat, and I was like, wow, I actually caught a pompano. I'm so proud of myself. But then when I pulled it up, it turned out not to be a pompano at all. It was in fact a spot, which would be great if I caught like 10 of them and wanted to have a fish fry. Anyway, I dropped him. I'm not going to keep him. I'm going to let him go. But he was a decent spot. He put up a good fight. But I think it just kind of proves that I'm not catching any pompano this week. Like I said, I did catch a bunch of whiting and the shark, but that was about it. So I'm going to probably try again next week, but that's all. So we're going to wrap it up here. All right, so pompano, it's Publix, yes. So I don't know. We didn't catch much on them. I like the little rigs, I guess, my verdict, but since I haven't caught anything decent on them yet, I'm not really sure. Hey, just so you don't have to watch a video where I don't catch at least a decent fish, the week before I went down to the ICW and caught this nice black drum, so I'm going to show you that video in just a minute. And again, if you want to subscribe, I'll put the button right here, and if you want to watch another video, I'll put one right down there. So thanks for watching. See you in the surf.